This is the first student-led live broadcast in the nation, bringing you the best stories and sports since 1970. We are CHS Today.
Good morning, Spartan Nation, and welcome to today's newscast. There's one day until prom. I'm Sophia.
I'm JC.
And now it's time for CHS Today. In our top story, a Mississippi man spent 940 days in jail waiting for a trial that never happened. Sinatra Jordan was accused of firing at police officers and leading them on a chase through Jackson. Months passed with Jordan having very few meetings with his lawyer, and he was wondering if anything would ever happen. Eventually, the blame shifted to the officers, and the charges on him were dropped. Jordan had an opportunity to plead guilty, but he didn't, insisting he was right. Now Jordan is free and is working for his parents as a DJ. Now he is just glad he is out of jail and with his family.
In our next top story, 10 people were killed and 30 were injured after a bus crashed in the Philippines. 4 children were dead after the bus driver fell asleep at the wheel, crashing into several other vehicles. The bus driver was detained and may be charged with reckless imprudence, resulting in multiple homicides. The Department of Transportation ordered the suspension of the Solid North bus, the company that owned the vehicle.
Promenade will be in the auditorium starting at 6:30 tomorrow. Due to construction, spectators are asked to park in the staff lot in front of the field house. You will enter through the main doors and cross the courtyard to the auditorium. If you are disabled, you may park by the gates and enter through the courtyard to the wheelchair ramp. Prom attendees, here's a video showing what to do at Promenade.
Promenade is tomorrow at 6:30. Students will enter on the loop from the Fieldhouse parking lot. As you are driving, please be mindful of the cars in front and behind you. You will then pull up to the band doors where a chauffeur will be waiting for you to take your keys. As you and your date get out of the car, the chauffeur will drive your car down to the football parking lot. Whoever is driving the car, they will need to make sure to head straight down the loop onto the football parking lot. You and your date will then enter and sign in at the desk by the door. You will then head down the furthest doors to the auditorium next to the CHS Today classroom. Attendees will then wait in line behind the curtain until your name is called. Once your name is called, you and your date will walk up to the star underneath the archway where you will stop and wait for 5 to 10 seconds. Make sure to smile. Attendees will then walk up to a second star and do your thing. Students, please remember to walk down the main stairs and exit towards the back of the auditorium.
Prom tickets are on sale in the bookstore. Tickets are $20 per person.
All academic team members need to check their email. You will have a message from Mrs. Medina about the upcoming mixer.
Attention French Honor Society, check Google Classroom for a service hour opportunity. Your hours are due by Friday, May 9th by 3:30 in Google Classroom. Seniors, if you fail to submit your service hours, you won't be able to wear your French Honor Society cord at graduation. If you have any questions, please let Madam Medina know.
On this day in 1933, the modern legend of the Loch Ness Monster was born when a sighting makes local news. The newspaper, Inverness Courier, relates an account of a local couple who claimed to have seen an enormous animal rolling and plunging on the surface. The story of the monster became a media phenomenon, with London newspapers sending correspondents to Scotland and a circus offering a £20,000 sterling reward for the capture of the beast. However, it has been discovered that the Loch Ness Monster was an elaborate hoax.
Now, here's a special announcement from Mr. Nobby.
It's time! The plant sale is today from 3 to 6. We got wonderful plants, and all proceeds go to support the Carnesville FFA and the Carnesville Ag program. Hope to see you there today, 3 to 6, tomorrow, 9 to noon.
Lunch for Monday is a freshly baked potato with a whole grain dinner roll. diced ham, cheese sauce, beef chili, sour cream, and cooked broccoli. Other options include a barbecue rib sandwich, a spicy chicken sandwich, a classic pepperoni pizza, and waffle fries.
What will our weather look like over the weekend, Landon?
Probably not good. At 5 p.m., it's going to be 71 and cloudy. At 10 p.m., it's going to be dark and 62. And at 7 a.m., it's going to be cloudy and 56. Now on to the 3-day. On prom, it's going to be 59% chance of rain. That's not very good. It's going to be 60-ish. Sunday, it's going to be rainy again, 52 and 48. And then Monday, it's still going to be rainy with the high of 58 and low of 48. That's all for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Landon.
Now on to Jaden with our Spartan Nation sports.
Connorsville's varsity baseball team won Thursday's game in a dramatic fashion with a 7-6 walk-off victory over the Lawrenceburg Tigers. Connorsville was down 6-5 in the bottom of the 10th inning when Parker Flanagan singled, scoring 2 runs. The Spartans took the lead in the bottom of the second. Bentley singled, scoring 2 runs to give the Spartans the advantage. The boys will next be in action tonight against Delta. Sports action for today is boys and girls track and field at Northeastern at 5:30, girls JV softball at home against Delta, and boys varsity baseball at home against Delta. There is no sports action for this weekend. That's all for sports. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Jaden. Birthdays for today are Gwen Higby, James Myers, Estrella Hayden, Kel Johnson, and Jason Connolly.
Birthdays over the weekend are Justin Charles, Riley Lakes, and Natalie Medina.
Happy birthday. I'm Sophia.
I'm JC.
I'm Jaden.
I'm Landon.
And that's all for CHS Today.